Good afternoon and hello world. Hope everyone is good. Thought we would do a quick unboxing video today. I've been spending far too much time on AliExpress and managed to bag myself some goodies. So let's just hope we can... Let's hope it's not fragile. That's all I can think. So we have one. That's the rattly thing. Two. That rattles even more. Four. As always, some nice surprising. I'm going to act like a child at Christmas and leave the big one until the end. Should we start with the smallest first? Let's start with the smallest one first. Nice pink jiffy envelope. Ooh, something sharp poking out of there. Ooh, yes, I can see what's nice and sharp. An extremely well packaged note from AliExpress. We have some DIY kit electronics and a green LED. So we've got the instructions here. I'll be reading those live on stream when we come to do it. And we've got a simple diagram there when it decides to focus. There we go. And as we all can see what it is up here with the title. But if you are guessing what this is, it is some type of aeroplane that you assemble, and I'm not sure what it does. Looks like to be something like this. Solder some parts on it. We've got a selection of parts. Just a bit of fun this. I have got a couple of these kits, but two of everything. So I'm planning on giving the kits away to the subscribers. So please make sure we even get some batteries. Please make sure we like and subscribe. We have a rather bent chip holder. We have an even more bent IC. Another chip holder, another IC, battery holder, a couple of 3 resistors, cap, and then some flashy LEDs. So, not sure what this is going to look like or going to be, but we will give that a shot on one of the streams. It is only a quick stream for a quick live unboxing until we get to the one that rattles, as I cannot remember what I bought. Nice to see that we get a couple of CR 1220s. Not got any of those, I don't think. Plenty of 2032s. Oh, we've got a ceramic capacitor as well as an electrolytic. It's rare that I get hold of those nowadays, but let's give it a shot. So that's one thing. So we will have a go with that on a stream. Do we take the blue pill or do we take the red pill? Red, blue, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue. Oh, let's do this one. This reminds me of Christmas and that old joke, why you should never invite Darth Vader for Christmas. Because he feels your presence. Didn't say they were going to be funny, I just said they were going to be a joke. We have, we have a couple of bags of things in here. This one's a nuclear reactor. Sorry, no, it's a variable power supply. I can't validate and confirm that it's going to be safe to use after we've wired it up, but it looks to be $240 in and 12 out. I see everyone on YouTube doing this with their hands. I don't know what difference it makes. It all looks blurred to me. But 240 in, oh, there we go. Woken up. 240 in, 12 out, 50 hertz. So obviously, I'm in UK, so they send me one of those and a power supply lead. What's going to be, yeah, next to useless. So we'll file that there. We get a rather attractive bag of bits. And we get some brilliant. Oh, we've got a QR code on this one. My thought process behind this, yes, I did have one, was we could build this first, and then once we've got this built and running, we could use this to power the other kits that I've got. Not sure whether these instructions are going to be any use to me, but we've got a comprehensive list of instructions. So we've got a nice bag of do you know what? It's a nice pretty PCB. It's not overly ugly, not a great deal to it, but nice one. Little heatsink. Yeah, 2 knobs now on screen. I would presume that is the variable resistor, which is a B5K. So is that a 5K resistor for varying the... We have a transistor LW317T. That's a 7 and a T, not a 7T. Couple of caps, 25 volt caps, 80 microfarads, and a... Look at that, buy one get one free. No, that's a 680 microfarads, and that one's actually a 680. Couldn't see for looking. So 2 680s. A selection of resistors. Tiny little ceramic cap. 25 volt, 10 microfarad cap. A few diodes. A couple of very questionable slidey silicon covered. Yep. Silicon covered crocodile clips. That's one for later. We'll save it for Ron. Later on. A few nuts and bolts, and that's it. This one will be the display, just to see what voltage we're pretending to be at. I mean, the voltage that it is at. I think that's the little stinker that stuck me. Then we have the case. Clear case, all the fixings, and everything to go in there. I think this was about £6, which is, what's that, €7.50, and $9, something like that. And yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. Obviously, it's never going to be world-class quality, and I don't really intend on using it other than for these videos. I'm not going to replace my other power supply with this one, but we thought we'd give it a shot. We can always test it just to see if there's any other strange abnormalities. I don't think it'll particularly have good separation for voltages and can't see it producing a lot of current either. But as long as we can get down to 5 volt or so, we can give that a play around. So that is that one as well. Stab myself yet again. This one, and I will say again, for the subscribers, we have got 2 of every kit here. So what I am going to do is give them away to the subscribers on stream with some type of plastic cases on this one and a selection of screws. Not sure. Ooh. Should we get the instructions out? Well, I think that gives it away. Yeah, it's clearly a new bike. Again, nice little basic but functional PCB. And we have a set of instructions. Now, for everyone out there who likes to follow instructions, I'm just so glad that they've sent these so we can all sit down and have a read of this together. And yeah, if we've got any questions on how to build it, I'm sure it's all in there. We'll speed read that later on. It's 58 by 58 and it's a DS1302. So yeah, there are a couple of important bits on here we can see. I mean, I specifically like 0.3 down here, which I think is quite amusing, really. But we'll get into that later. List of the components, and we've got a pretty picture on the back. That probably means as much to me as that. But I am new to this. It's got some pretty pictures on. We've got some speakers. Yes, please correct me in the comments. We've got another speaker there, green speaker, blue speakers, another speaker, a couple of sliding doors over here. Yeah, top hats there. So we should be good. And obviously it's growing mushrooms as well. So we're good to go on that one. Putting the case to one side, literally. We have very nice oh, we've got an extra microchip there. Didn't see that coming, hiding on the back. That is obviously our display. Two battery holders, I would imagine, one's to power it and one's to remember. Two battery holders, rather large toggle switch. We have a chip here. I will have a closer look at it when we come to the build. They're giving free batteries away yet again. I would like that. You've got a USB lead. I would imagine that is to power it. Simple little speaker. Some type of light sensing diode. So it must have a dim function on it. And again, we will be giving these away, so please make sure you like and subscribe. Really important to me. I am a new channel, very new to this, very new to YouTube. Just finding my feet. I've looked in my shoes, they're not there. So finding my feet on YouTube and seeing how we get on. DC port, some more buttons, a microphone, I want to say. Well, do you know what? I'll say it's a microphone. Probably isn't. Could be some type of, not sure. Nice couple of caps, an inductor, some more resistors, and we have a black 103 ceramic capacitor. I would have thought that what. And obviously we've got our smaller bits and bobs. So we will have a go. I'm thinking on these that we use we use solder paste and flow them on with hot air. and we do the vast majority of the surface mounts with solder paste and flowing on with hot air, and then we'll use the solder iron and obviously traditional solder for the pokey through ones. That is the correct term, pokey through ones. I know everyone else on YouTube uses through hole. They've just got it wrong. Trust me, I've been doing this 2 weeks. The gloves aren't the best. Another AliExpress special. I'm now regretting pouring everything out onto the bench. Certainly with these. Oh, it escaped. We got that. We got that. There's our spare microchip. Let's put that back in. Consider it in and done. And cabled. Again, we'll have a browse, we'll have a look, and due to the fact that there's no instructions, it just might make it a little bit more interesting to make. But I would imagine together we will crack it. And again, for all the subscribers and likes out there, I'll be looking at giving the kits away as well. Got 2 of each kit. No idea what that is. It rattles loud. Let's hope it's not made out of glass. So we have another one here. We've got some nice I saw JFix do something similar to this one. And if you don't know who JFix is, simply looking him up on YouTube. Really, really good guy, really good channel. This is a little radio. I'd actually ordered mine a while ago, and these have just been sat on the shelf. Just haven't had time to do anything with them. We have a aerial, which I don't see nowadays, apart from for FM and AM. Beautiful purple. Wow. Purple. And if we're wondering, it's the FM radio version 5, not the 4, 3, 2, or the 1, version 5. Wow. So, nice sturdy board really. High fidelity, quality speaker, as always, 8 ohms, half a watt. Be knocking some shapes out for that. And we've got some more of the tried and trusted beautiful instructions. We've got another QR code, so if we really get stuck, we can look at the QR code. But attention, the USB interface cannot be powered at the same time as the battery. You need to choose one or the other. Consider myself told. Otherwise, the radio may be damaged. Before installing the casing, it is necessary to adjust the potentiometer to adjust the sound to a level that satisfies oneself. Well, it's quite correct grammar. Quite correct grammar. We've got a simple circuit diagram, plan, schematic, and we've got a board layout as well. I think the board layout is probably going to be more useful for me because, again, I am still learning and I am in no way an expert. I can't even get the camera focused. So we've got some niceties on there. I'm not going to take these bag of bits out because all we're looking at is bits, but we have a selection of resistors, capacitors, switches, and a clock display there, which will be for the frequency, one would imagine. Oneself would imagine, as they so eloquently put it. Adjust the volume to satisfy oneself. We all like a little bit of satisfaction. So we'll pop that back in the bag. And we have a battery connector. They do include a nice little screwdriver also. Wonderful. So again, for all the subscribers, if you can subscribe and like, we will be giving the equivalent kits away once I've done the streams. Oh, this is the rattly one. We'll just zoom out of it because it's a Whopper, not the name, burger. So this one is something that somebody recommended I get, and I thought it would be useful for when I was doing that. It allows 360-degree rotation. This was about £8, £9.30, €9.30, $11, something like that. Yeah, so it clamps up to 200 mils, so 20 centimeters. What's that? 8-inch, something like that. Stable anti-slip base, 4 different thicknesses holders, and it's simply a PCB board holder. They haven't let me loose with sharp implements now. Comes with several pieces, and they're granting me a little bit of intelligence. That's a dangerous thing. They've not included any destructions for me to not follow. Let's live life on the edge. Let's live life on the edge and see what we can put together. We do have a bag of screws. What looks like a spring for the solder iron, and that is it. So we don't even, we do have a picture of the finished thing. So I think I've ordered it for the wrong person. It's a professional tool, unless that's just relating to me. So what it's going to look like is that, minus the PCB. So from that to that, from that to that, to me, to you. One that way. Big one through the centre. If I get this wrong on stream, I've done something wrong, haven't I? I'll just turn that round because that was voila. Look at this. Could do this for a living. I should just bin the electronics off and just assemble these things. That's oh, now I'm stuck because they've not included any destructions. I have no idea where things go, so let's just wing it. We've got 4 holes and 4 small screws. 1, 2. Again, we've got 2 of these. So if you'd like to have a chance at owning one of these extremely high quality, precision, and as the box stated, professional, right there on the box, professional adjustable soldering clamp holder with 360 degrees of rotation, 4 different thicknesses, and a stable base. You just need to hit the like and subscribe. It's more important to me than anything, in fairness, guys. Just so, like all the people on YouTube, we just want to know that we're doing something what people enjoy and like. I could do this off camera, and I don't do it for anything other than my own enjoyment. But it's always nice to see that other people are enjoying it also. So we'll just give those a nip down and a nip. onto the extremely stable base. Slide E, we will just twist that with my fingers because it's a flat head and not a cross head, which is what I've got there. Don't think I'll need that. I don't plan on using the holder, and I think that's what that's for. That would normally sit on there, go through as such, and that would sit on there so we can hold the solder iron. But I really don't think I'll be using that, so we'll file that over there. Yours, if you are one of the lucky recipients, would obviously come with that, and then it's down to you to do as you please. The only thing you would have to do is hit the like button. I think I've mentioned that a couple of times already on stream, that it's always nice to get a like and a subscribe. The subscribe button is really appreciated. So we'll just try this. Pop that in there. And again, this was inexpensive. I don't think it's ever gonna be something which will last a long time. But for what I need it to do, voila, we can do what we need to do. I think we can just loosen that off a bit. Let me just move that up because I'm on a slight angle here. Put that in the top one. Put that in the top one. Just nip them up, and we've now got still a wonky board. Ah, I've seen why. Nobody reminded me. The holes are different thicknesses, so I need to go in the thin side down here to hold the board nice and snug. And then once it's in, do you know what? Tighten them up, it'll stop it spinning round. Tighten them up, it'll stop it coming apart. I quite like that. That is going to come in useful for that. So, and again, we've got a big haul of parts. We've got 2 of everything. So, one lucky person, and I say that with a hint of sarcasm, could win one of these kits. So just please hit the like and subscribe. Really important to see if anybody is interested in doing this, and you could be the owner of a professional tool. And just remember, this has got 4 different thicknesses and it's a stable anti-slip base. So that is it for today. We have exceeded the time. I will be posting some live streams of these kits, and I think that's what we'll do. I've got some other bits and bobs. I think I've mentioned it on a couple of the other streams. I've got some NVIDIA Shield remotes to look at, and also an NVIDIA Shield that's not powering on. That's on the cards. We've got a couple of graphics cards as well to look at. We've got a gigabyte graphics card here. I've got a 3060 and a couple of laptops as well. So there is a lot for us to explore. I am going to do more videos, a couple more live streams, but please check out the other videos. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe. I will be posting, try and post 2 to 4 times per week, and see where it goes from there. And that's it for today. So take care, guys and gals. Enjoy what you do and do what you enjoy, and you'll be wonderful in life. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll catch everyone soon again.